Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Anne. Thank you so much for stopping by today. Why is my nose so shiny? Okay, so if you're new, a very special welcome. And for those who are returning, thank you so much for stopping by. And I really thank you for your support. And for those who are new, my channel is fairly new, so your support would be greatly appreciated. So if you like my content, go ahead and subscribe so you won't miss any of my future uploads. All right, that said, today's episode will be about 5 common houseplant myths. So houseplant has increased in popularity over the past 2 years, and so have the myths surrounding houseplants. Today, we're going to debunk and demystify 5 of the most common houseplant myths. I'm sure you don't want to miss today's episode, so stay tuned. I'll be right back. Okay guys, so welcome back, and we're gonna start our countdown, and we go with myth number 5. And this one says houseplants should be watered on a strict schedule. This is easier and it's more convenient, but it's absolutely not good for the plants. Because I know you can set a reminder to say every 7 days, every 10 days, I just go ahead and I water all my plants. And that's very convenient for you. But here's why this will not work for the plants. Plants should be watered when they are in need of water and not when it's convenient to you. First of all, I would suggest that you group plants in 3 categories so that the watering needs can be easily met. First of all, you're going to do those that need to dry out. There are those that need to dry out completely before you water. Then you have another set with as soon as they're halfway there, say that the first inch of the soil is dry to 1.5 inches, you need to go ahead and water again. And then you have those who need to be kept moist at all times. So first of all, you need to get to know your plants and also learn their needs, and then you group them to make it easier for you. You group them in the categories of those that will be those that needs to be dried out totally before they're watered, and then those intermediate ones halfway there, then you water, and those that need to be kept moist at all times. And of course, the container that that the plants are in also need to be taken into consideration too, because if they're in terracotta pots, for example, you need to water them more often than, say, for example, if they were in ceramic pot or plastic container. So you need to take that into consideration as well as the plant's environment and the season. Because of course, during the summer period or in spring, you would water more often than, say, for example, during winter time when it gets colder. So you have to take all those things into consideration, get to know your plants, and of course, if you don't, if you're new plant parents, I suggest that you get a moisture meter, because this will help you to determine when your plant needs water. So there we go. First myth demystified: you cannot you can't water your plants on a schedule. And the countdown continues. Myth number 4, and this one: a plant that's not doing well needs fertilizer. No, as humans, when we're not feeling well, we want to rest. we want to, you know, take it easy. We want to do anything but just go ahead and eat, right? And it's the same thing for your plants. If your plants are looking droopy, they're yellowing, that's not a good time, not a good time for you to fertilize. The fertilizer will cause more damage than good, because of course it will cause the roots to burn more, and that will further increase whatever problem the plant's going through. So when a plant is not feeling well, it's never a good time to fertilize. Myth number 3, dark corners are ideal for low light plants. Of course, we talk about low light plants and plants that are will thrive in low lights. All plants need light. There are some that do require more lights than some, but a plant will never be at its best and thrive in a dark corner. It will tolerate a dark corner. It's kind of hard to say dark corner. It will try to say dark corner. It's kind of hard, tongue twister. Anyway, they will tolerate, but they won't thrive. And they can be there for years and you will say they're doing okay, but they're not at their optimum. They're not performing at their best in a dark corner. So it is okay for you to do that if you have nowhere else to put a plant. You can put it in a dark corner. But if it's really, really dark and it's going to be there for a while, I suggest you add some supplemental lighting to that. Okay, myth number 2 says you're to use mayonnaise, milk, yogurt, or some other commercial product to make your plant leaves shiny and bright. Now, these products will make your plant leaves look shiny immediately after you use them. However, after applying it, because it is sticky, it attracts dust, and this dust will block the leaves stoma. That is the little pores on the epidermis of the leaves. It will block those. The plant won't be able to breathe properly, and so the leaves will start yellowing and you will have leaf loss. Also, when this extra layer is added to your plant, the leaves, then the plants, the sunlight won't be able to penetrate properly, and so your plant leaves won't be able to process that sunlight that it so need, to photosynthesize. So you don't want that to your plant. So I suggest that you use a damp, soft cloth with a little, and just wipe your plant leaves. Learn to appreciate their natural color, their natural beauty, just as how they are outdoor. Yes, so those additives will do more harm than good to your plant. And ta-da! Drum roll. Myth number 1. You need green thumb to keep a plant alive. How many times you've heard that, oh, I can't keep a plant alive because I don't have that green thumb? You don't need green thumb to keep a plant alive. What you need to keep a plant alive is basic knowledge about the plant that you are getting, or about the plant that you want to get. So do your research and find out. I would suggest that you start with an easy plant, and I have 2 right here. I have the good old golden pothos as some people call it. Very, very hardy and very, very easy. And I also have the heartleaf philodendron. Very, very easy. Easy. You just need to water these plants when they dry out, and that's it. No special needs, no nothing. These plants are really easy to take care of. So those are just 2 of the many plants that are really, really easy to care for. And all you need to do is to do your research, and then that's it. And pay attention to that plant. And I suggest you get these because they don't need a lot of attention. And of course, you have persons who are plant experts, and these plants die in their care. Plants have died in my care over the years, and for different reasons. And so you don't have anybody who like, oh, I've never killed a plant. No, there's no such thing. So especially for those who have not tried plant care because you think you have green thumb, I am challenging you today to get a pothos. Get one of these, guys. I just propagated this maybe about 10 weeks ago, and I planted it, and it's already thriving. These do well and they trail. So most of these trailing plants, they're easy to care for. They vine and they easy breezy. So that's it for today. I do hope that you have learned something. Okay guys, welcome back to my encouragement section. As you can tell from my attire, it's a new day. I am filming this another day. But my word today says, never regret a day in your life. Good days gives you happiness, and bad days gives you experience. So whenever you go through anything that brings you happiness, makes you glad, brings some amount of joy to your life, remember, celebrate. Acknowledge and celebrate. Don't just let them slide as if nothing happened. Reward yourself and celebrate. And also, when you go through difficulties and you come out, do not sit there looking back every day and wishing you could change things or wishing it didn't happen. It already happened and the past is in the past. So use those difficult moments to your advantage. Use them as stepping stone to propel you in the future. Use that experience to guide you and to make you a better person. That's what experience usually does. It makes you stronger. And of course, we all know that we don't grow when we're comfortable. We grow when we're pushed, when our backs are against the wall and we have nowhere to go and we have to dig deep from within and come up with something. That's how we grow, when we're stretched to the limit, right? So use that experience to shape you for a better person for the future. And of course, when you do that, I mean, you can even encourage others to, or, help them out when they get into difficulties, because you have learned, you have been there and you know. All right. So use those moments as stepping stones and use them as guidelines for your future and grow. Learn from them and grow, but don't sit and harp on them and wish they didn't happen. They are situations that help you to be a better person. And of course, as long as you learn from them, it would have been worthwhile. So that's my word of encouragement today. Let the past be in the past, use it to your advantage and move right along and continue to build your beautiful future. So thank you so much for watching my video and for sharing and subscribing and giving me the thumbs up. Thank you so much. I appreciate your support. So until my next video, bye.